All right. What's up, y'all?
Take my black ass to Africa.
What?
Yeah, somebody send me a reverse slave ship. Like, I want to go back to Africa. Them bitches is bad.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, bro. I want to go.
You don't gotta get a reverse slave ship. Like, you could just go to Africa.
Nah, because the first ride was free. I want the free ride back, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I want the free ride back. First class, actually. I don't want to go. Never mind.
No, if you want the free ride, it's only one way to go.
That is horrible. We're not gonna laugh at slavery. Harriet Tubman didn't shake her ass for that. All
right, y'all. We got a good episode for you today. Welcome to OSS the Pod on some shit to show. I want to open this jump with some new music that slipped past me. Tell me what y'all think about this. I'm sure my castmates, my showmates, pod mates have not heard this song. If y'all heard it, I'll pay you.
right, how much?
What you want to bet? What you want to bet that you heard it? $5.
Yeah, we'll do 5. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Wait, do I got to give you 5?
If you haven't heard it.
If I haven't heard it?
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
It's a one-way bet. Fuck it. Here we go, y'all. We're going to start the show.
All right, you owe me $5.
You know the song?
Yep.
What's the name of it?
I don't remember that beat.
No, sing it.
Yeah, I don't know the fucking.
Catch it.
I don't fucking.
He's lying.
Nah, I heard this song.
All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us, man. This is OSS the Pod on some shit to show. My name is Chavo. Sitting here with the gang, my day ones.
What's up? It's your boy Sean. I ain't been here in a couple weeks. Like, 1 week, I think.
Sean in the building.
Yeah.
B in the building.
Y'all know what it is. I'm here every week unless it's a family emergency or somebody's dying. Follow me on Twitch, King Hearts 002.
Where we go, man? Shit. Yeah, man. This is
139.
86 Central by No Worries and Anderson Pop.
Yeah, I think it came up. I think Joe played this for me actually.
That nigga Joe do be having
He fucked with Anderson .Paak. That's the only reason I remember, like, specifically. And the beat is very unique. So as soon as it came, I was like, yeah, I remember this. I don't remember where though.
Yeah, this joint stood out.
This sounds like something I listen to though.
It do. You got the bucket hat.
They got a little 3-pack going on. They got a little 3-pack out. I think it's called 86 Central. So
I'm really learning to appreciate the little 3 to 5 packs with how everybody making all these albums and tapes with 20
Wait
tracks.
till I get my.
I can appreciate the quick.
My bad, y'all. I done forgot to open the damn show. All right, man. This episode 139. Goddamn. Hey, look. Check us out, man. Like the video if you're watching this on YouTube. And follow us on all social media. OSS The Pod. That was right.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. All right, shit, man.
Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day to all of those mothers out there. Monty said ain't nobody wish her happy Mother's Day for that dog. So happy Mother's Day.
My lady said the same thing. I said, shut the fuck up, man.
Them goddamn dogs, bro.
Hey, I feel them though. It's a term going around, D.I.N.K, dual income, no kids. And I feel like that's gonna be me. At this point, I'm what, 30, about to be 31, nigga. I can't even imagine trying to pay for kid shit now.
What? This is the prime time.
Fuck no. I want to do more trips. How many trips you been on in your life, Cheeks? Can you count them on one hand?
Yes.
All right then. Not enough.
That's because niggas don't go on trips.
I want to go. Y'all niggas don't want to see the world, nigga. I told you, put me back on that reverse boat.
I mean, I'm just saying the time that when shit was good, you won't think about this when shit was all good and you could just go on a trip with your job making $50,000 and you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta make how much you gotta make to afford like to live good now.
Well,
What'd you say?
Really like 60.
Hell no, that ain't enough, nigga.
Yeah,
That's not enough, bro.
Bro, these travel, I be following these travel TikTok hackers and like even when like just booking flights and shit like that, like it's the small things like using incognito mode to book your flights, you know, to track it. Because Google Airlines will use your fucking cash and your cookies to see that you've been searching flights and will increase the prices for the most looked destinations in your search history. And not by a little bit, by like $100, $200. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's different hacks out there. But you think you can't afford to travel now? You definitely can't afford it with kids. If that's how niggas is thinking,
This the thing.
what's the thing?
First off, that travel hacks shit is bullshit. If you can't afford to take that trip, picking the time that you decide to book your trip and going on incognito mode is not going to make the difference.
No.
Oh yeah, if you can't afford it in general,
That's that's not the X factor.
But if you can't afford it, then the incognito mode helps a lot.
It might help.
It does help.
Yeah.
It might help, but
if you can't afford a trip, you definitely can't afford a kid.
and this is what I was about to say. The thing is, the state of the nation right now is one that we just don't have a lot of buying power. Our regular people just don't have money to do shit. And when I say regular people that individuals that go to work and pay to live by themselves and go home and have their car and do normal things.
Yep.
You don't have extra money.
So what makes you think them niggas can't have kids? They still having kids?
Because when you
have kids, it's two people.
And two people makes a big difference.
So two people, that's what I said. It was a dink. Dual income, no kids. I'm trying to get me a shorty that don't want no kids. We got two incomes, and instead of spending the money on a fucking kid, that's just gonna spend more money and shit everywhere.
Damn.
We going somewhere.
Just get you a woman that's gonna want to go on trips, and then y'all take a break from trips, have a kid, and then when the kid
because the kid come here and nigga, you not afford no trips with no kid, bro. It's one you gotta pick one, nigga. It's either
I don't live my life like that.
It's either the seed or
if I'm in a two person household and we have a kid and now I can't go on no more trips, I got bigger fish to fry. I should be able to go on trips.
I think what he's saying is valid though. He's saying that in conjunction with what I'm saying, having a kid costs so much that even with two incomes, you can't afford to do regular things no more.
At least to the extent of, like, I know some shawties, they make regular ass salaries. They live with roommates, no kids, in their 30s, you know what I'm saying? And they find somehow, some way to do a girls trip every fucking month to some weird ass and
now let's talk about that.
Not the big ones,
They
though.
be on Google
not
looking
the
for flights.
and not getting flown out though. Not this. That's one thing I will say.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say
Okay.
one thing about women. They go to work, all right? And when I say they go to work, if they want to go on a trip, every woman that I know who works a job goes and gets a second job to then afford their trip. We got a castmate who been working for two jobs for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And taking trips.
When the last time you had two jobs?
Niggas
don't be doing that shit. Not for no trip. They'll do it for
life.
For a strip club.
A shot. You know what? I'm sick of you trying to make everything about women.
I said for life. What you thought?
I thought you said a wife. You
Man,
said
shut the fuck up, man.
You said they'll do it for a wife.
No, I said they'll do it for life.
What you heard him say?
I ain't in this.
That nigga
I'm
said
J. Cole.
They'll do it for their wife.
Look, I'm telling you what I said.
Niggas is not doing shit for their wife. They doing shit for like a new car or something. I don't know. But, But girls, they go and get money for shit that we be like, man, I don't care about that shit for real.
True, because I'm not going to get no second job to go on no trip. If I can't afford it on my regular budget, then I just ain't going.
Why though? Why don't you why don't you just grind and get what you want? It won't take that long to save the money for a trip.
I wouldn't get a second job to save for a trip, but me having a second job and getting up extra money, me taking a trip is a byproduct of that. So kill two birds with one
I think
stone.
I agree.
What you mean? What does that mean?
If I got a second job, it's just for the extra money, and the trip may be included in that, but that's not the sole reason that I'm getting the
Women
second
get
job.
a second job for the sole reason to take trips and do things like that. That's not going to be my sole reason, but there's a byproduct of me having a second job.
Now that I got the extra money, I can
take a
afford to
trip.
do this.
But that exact reason, I'm glad you said it. That's the reason that women do better with money, and they always have more to show for their money. Niggas, y'all's niggas.
Us niggas.
Will focus on elevating your life, but then take the shit that you're doing to elevate your life and won't like maximize it. They'll only do that shit. They'll elevate their life in general and then do extra to do the other shit that they want to do. I feel like women always be much better with money, especially young. You know, as niggas get older, they start getting a hold on that shit. But at, college age, early 20s, even late 20s, into like this age now, we all 30 or just hitting 30. Niggas really just be figuring that shit out that they want to do stuff like this.
No, for sure.
I ain't mad at that. I mean, I ain't gonna say better with money because I done made $20 stretch for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But being put in that,
that's not being good with money.
Yeah,
being in that position in general is bad.
It's a difference between having $20 that you could trust for a week or however long you just said, and women budgeting money, creating something where they can structure their money in order to accomplish things and do things.
Yeah,
women do that earlier than men do.
Absolutely.
They in my experience, women do everything that they want.
Yeah,
like, and I want to give them credit. I'm not talking about the girls that depend on niggas or.
We talking about the independent woman.
We giving women credit right now.
We talking about independent women who go to work and if they want to do something with a nigga, 9 times out of 10 they can do it.
For that nigga.
They can pay for that nigga.
Yeah.
Bum ass.
Ask
nigga.
me how I know.
I ain't mean to say
No, that's facts though.
So
I ain't complaining. Fly me out, baby.
If a woman like you,
oh yeah, she balling.
If she want to go somewhere with you, she will pay for you.
Yo,
it's not an issue for her.
That's what I was literally seeing niggas cry about that shit on Twitter and TikTok like last week, talking about niggas don't get spoiled, niggas don't get treated shit, nigga.
Y'all niggas trash.
y'all niggas don't get no hoes.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to have Angel Reese fly me out. What you mean, nigga?
I feel like niggas should kind of adopt that a little bit. Men should adopt that. Hey, everything doesn't have to be in order before I start doing things that I like. I thought that way for a long time. I remember being 25, really just starting to go out and do things, going away for the weekend to do a music festival.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just going out to experience nightlife in another city, or going to a studio in another city. Like, before that little phase where I was exposed to that, I felt like that I don't want to do those things because when I come home, like, I still gotta get back to regular and being broke or being struggling or whatever is going on, when I really should have, from an early age, just work extra, get what you want, anything that you want, put a plan together, work extra and do that and figure out the other shit. It's like you have a main quest, right? Which is the way that you've decided that you're gonna grow your life. You're gonna build your life.
Yep.
Then you have the side quest. Oh, me and my niggas want to go to Miami for 4 days, a 4-day weekend. We want to go to South Carolina for bike week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Bike week go crazy, by the way.
And a nigga might not go because he's sitting here thinking, man, I'm fucked up at home. I struggle to pay the rent, or I struggle to do this. And nah, nigga, go. What my nigga Kevin Samuels said, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. That nigga was like, man, you a young man. If you're not working like 60 hours, nigga, you ain't doing shit. And the crazy thing is, when he said that, I thought back, every girl that I ever had was working 60 hours. Like, most weeks. And then they would go do fly shit that I was like, wow, damn, how the fuck did she do that, nigga? Because she go to work.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if you sitting out there right now and you wonder how you're gonna get some money, some free game for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go steal the aluminum cables out of Tesla
Not even
chargers.
that. It's a even better finesse than that.
Copper, excuse me.
Go somewhere, right? For 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, right? It's all it's gonna take you. Go there every day from 9 to 5 and do what the fuck they tell you to do. I promise you, 2 weeks, you're gonna get a check. It's gonna come. But a lot of niggas just don't want to go do that shit, bro. A lot of niggas don't want to go to work. They want to try to finesse their way through shit. They don't do good business. And
yeah, that was a thing when we was younger. I don't know if it's still a thing now when niggas was like, man, you think I'm about to wake up at 7 o'clock every day and do all this? No, I can get money some other kind of way.
exactly.
No, go to work, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you?
And it's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry. It's nothing wrong with that mindset. I think it's something wrong with the idea that you're going to skip steps. You know, the natural progression of building a career is to go through some sort of training, learn your skill, work under someone, experience what it's like to do what you want, even if you got to go to several companies in your field, and then start to do your own thing once you've learned enough to do that.
Right.
And I think we, young black men, try to skip steps, or at least our generation try to skip steps and miss some of the opportunity to develop in a
Yeah, I mean, but we also grew up
efficient way. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. But we also grew up in a generation where a nigga just got rich off of doing a dance on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, but I feel like that was like smoke and mirrors, the smoke and mirrors effect, where you see one person do something, you see an anomaly, and you start to think that's
You could do that.
That's regular.
Just like when people see like niggas go to the NFL or something like that, they're like, I could do that. I mean,
Nah.
most niggas not gonna make it to the NFL, so don't bet all your stuff on that.
And that's a perfect example. Why can not most niggas make it to the NFL? It's really because it's a job and it's limited spots. You have how many people on the NFL team?
32.
Something like 40, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Including
say
the
40.
practice team.
No, we talking about niggas that's really out there.
Okay, I think it's like 36.
Well, let's say this. Let's just go with the starters. The niggas that's always on the field. It's somewhere between 11 and 20.
11.
Yeah, it's 11 niggas on the team on the field, but it might be 20
It's
niggas
offense and
in
defense.
total. So that's 22.
Yeah.
Then you might have another 10 that is always swapping out. So let's say it's 30 niggas. That play every week, that you see on TV every week. Yeah. 30 niggas, 40 teams. That is 4 times 3 is 12. Let's round it up to 150. Somewhere between 150 to 200 niggas. That's them niggas. If you count the whole league and you double that, let's say 400 niggas.
Yeah, because it's only 53 dudes on the NFL roster.
All right. So 53 people. Let's say it's 400 niggas. If you want a job in a company that got 400 people, it's like
You can't even just be the best of the best.
you can't. Yeah, you
You
could
need
be the
that
best
work
and not have been visible. It's so many factors that go into that. It's only 400. Now, if every motherfucker in the community trying to get them 400 jobs, I don't care if it's 1,000. If it's 4, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, this America.
Yeah.
1,000 times. What's the population? It's like something million, 50 million, 100 million.
It's let's say it's 1,000 niggas that can be professional football players.
800.
800.
52.
Then it's even less niggas that can play basketball.
Yeah, basketball is like
basketball
1%.
got 15
people on the
15
roster.
niggas on the team. It's just not enough spaces for everybody who's good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think
go be a boxer, nigga.
even that, you know,
That's hard too. That's
it's
hard
hundreds of boxers. I can probably name 10 as a casual nigga, like who I know is making big money. You know,
Yeah.
so
Just like the UFC. It's like only 3 millionaires in the UFC, including the nigga that started that shit. Including Dana White.
And you getting your ass beat.
Oh yeah.
Every couple of months, like, so being an athlete is like, it's like a 1 in a million chance, 1 in a couple million if we really doing the stats.
Is generous.
You
got a better chance of actually winning the lottery. When I was watching I was reading like a Think article on it, and it was just like, it's okay. It was a teacher from a black school, and he was talking about how the youth, that's the biggest thing. I want to go to the NFL. I want to go to the NBA, and he never wants to be the person to try to crush dreams. So he always encourages secondary dreams. He's like, all right, cool. You want to do that? That's cool. What else you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't try to phrase it as if like, oh, just in case you don't make it. But he was just like, yo, you don't want that to be your only talent. Those football players, he uses them as an example. They own successful businesses. They have, like what is it? Luka, I think it's Luka or either what's the Russian nigga?
Basketball player?
Jokic.
Luka
Jokic.
Yeah. Jokic actually plays Overwatch on a professional level or a semi-professional level. And for those who don't know what Overwatch is, it's a video game. He's a streamer. And so, this teacher was speaking about encouraging secondary dreams as well. So you want to be an NBA player and you want to be what else, because he never wants to be put in a position where he has to crush you. Because that's the worst thing you could do to a kid is tell them what they can't be or can't do.
No, this is definitely not saying that. Pursue what you want to do, but I think that specifically talking to black people, we need to push the need for skills, like at a young age.
Yeah, absolutely.
Niggas need to be going to school for a reason. Niggas need to be going to get a trade. Niggas need to be doing things that are going to ensure that no matter what, I can go out here and work and eat. So all of that entertainment industry stuff, sports included, sports is entertainment industry, music, streaming, YouTuber, podcaster, all
influencer.
all of this stuff that only exists because people have
time for luxuries.
And a surplus. We live in a country where we believe there's a surplus. We giving our money to shit that we really can't afford to do. But
it's not a surplus.
That's neither here nor there for this conversation. If you don't learn how to do something that no matter what I can go get paid, it's likely that you're gonna struggle just to do the basic things. You're gonna have to get the lowest of the low jobs, which a lot of niggas do, or you're gonna have to really suffer and starve in the time that you build something that you can grow, some sort of business that you can grow over time.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of these, what I'm noticing is like a lot of these athletes out of college, or I think they're becoming a lot more aware, especially like the newer kids as opposed to like our generation, because they're going into these fields like sports medicine, these supporting fields where you can still be around that environment. You're an athlete. They're going to be like nutritionists, coaches, where, hey, I'm still shooting for this dream, but in case I don't, I can still be in the field that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the young kids, because they definitely got a better hold of it than I feel like our generation did. Because I feel like it was like our generation was really like all or nothing. Like, nigga, either you're going to be a rapper, you're going to be a basketball player, and that's it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doubling down on it, you going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of different situations. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most successful pro athletes that I know, growing up, had some crazy like jobs, just to make ends meet, because outside of their profession, they didn't really have anything else, but it paid off for them, so it's not that it can't be done, but that payoff didn't happen overnight. It's for some of them, it happened in the last 5 years. And speaking, we're like 30, you know what I'm saying? So you're talking, you grind it from 15, 14, 13, where you sit down, you gain that consciousness of this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is what I'm passionate about. So from 13 until 27, this is all you're doing. This is all you're passionate about. And you work like shitty end jobs just to make ends meet to hopefully get a break.
It's a whack ass decade.
I mean, but your niggas make the fun out of it. We had some good ass times being broke niggas. But, it was just one of those things. But yeah. Shout out to the young kids because they definitely, I feel like they got that.
I don't think so. I'm wondering what young niggas you know. What young niggas do you know?
I mean, not personally. I don't know a lot of them, but just from what I'm seeing through like interwebs and friends of friends, like
I think the young people that I see doing well or look like they on the right track are people that have mentorship, that have guidance, that are underneath a parent or some sort of supervision from early on that is able to direct them and say,
that's a big thing too, though. A lot of people need mentorship. That's a big thing.
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
young men.
And that's why I say the natural
we losing the recipes.
The natural progression of career development is you got to work under somebody. In your them 20s is really a good time to find somebody that can lead you or, find a mentor and work with them, under them until you get the grasp of how to do it at a level that you can make something yourself, and I don't care what that is. If you cooking, you don't just start off, I'm going to start a restaurant. You can do that, but you need to learn from somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
You learn from your parents even.
Company,
yeah. If you are a tradesman, you go work for a company. That's why it's a period of like 4 years before you can be called a master and start your own shit.
Yeah,
apprenticeship. And find that out soon, because look at me. I'm in a trade right now, and I'm 30 years old. You know what I mean? So,
and don't get me wrong, it's never too late. We talking about the 20s, but it's never too late. By no means are you being in your 30s, are you too old to do these things? It's just the sooner you get it, the better. And I think a lot of people waste their young years where you could be lit and fly by 25. And secure by 25. They waste that time. My little cousin said to me a couple of weeks ago, he said, "Yeah, man, I just can't see myself working a job. I just know my worth." And I said, "Nigga, what the fuck do you mean you know your worth? What are you worth? What can you do? What do you, And we had a conversation about that, and I don't think he grasped it, but I think young men, in that age range, we do not know the value of hard work, of like building something and building capital off of your sweat or equity off of your sweat.
That's a real thing. Though. We did that. I mean, not all of us, but some of us did that in our generation. Like, I know my worth. I don't need to be out here slaving all day, doing all this shit. Even when I worked at Walmart back in the day, I was 18, and niggas had to push carts outside in the heat, 100 degrees, and niggas like, man, I know my worth. I don't need to be out here pushing these carts. Yeah, you do, nigga. Like,
yeah. The reason is y'all probably gonna argue with me when I say this. You ain't worth shit for real. 18-year-old me, fresh out of high school. I mean, when it comes to like career perspective, you really not worth shit yet. What are you worth? Anything you can do, any other just natural able-bodied person can do.
Because at 18, either you didn't go to college and you just getting regular jobs, or either you're in college. But either way, at 18, you're not worth shit.
Yeah,
right then and there.
You don't have skills yet. You don't have skills.
Unless you started, under that mentor or apprenticeship earlier, what I'm saying? Like, unless you had like a family member that owns a family garage and you learned how to work on cars your entire youth, or there's
if you have a skill, then you can start talking about your worth.
Yep, but until then, if you a regular ass nigga from Southside, you just graduated high school. You lucky to graduate high school. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not. No, you're not. That's regular. Don't let them.
Nah, man. Look,
you graduate high school.
Yeah, I don't.
You're the average person.
Yeah, I don't like that you lucky to graduate high school. No, graduate high school.
Nah, bro. Look, I mean, I think that's the norm here, maybe in Richmond, right? But I was reading a study. It was with Baltimore, nigga. They got the valedictorian of like the 2023 class of high school had like a D plus average. They had over like a 80% failure rate for high school students, and that is actually a lot more. New York has something similar of a stat where niggas is not making it through high school.
Let me ask you, wherever you read, did they have a reason, or do you have a theory, a hypothesis on what the reason for that might be?
Oh, I mean that goes back into I feel like a very larger issue, of what is it? The school system, underfunded neighborhoods, bad public schools, bad parents, like that. That's a whole.
Yeah. When was this data taken?
This was like 2023 for Baltimore specifically.
Because all my cousins in Baltimore graduated.
But this is in like the hood. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
from the hood.
well, I'm not sure. I'd have to refine the article for you, but I was astonished. And then there are similar articles for like a lot of different major cities, like L.A., where it's like
I want to be. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
I want to be like real. Like, this is what I really think.
Yeah.
Just because shit happens does not, and shit happens, just because shit happens a lot does not make that average. Like, that does not make that regular or the baseline, is what I should say.
Okay.
Motherfuckers that get dealt a bad hand, play their cards wrong, or have no chance, didn't have a chance on the start, and they fail at the normal shit, like the minimum shit, they just hit.
That's crazy.
They just hit. Because if it is a bigger issue,
yeah,
it's a chance that, it's nothing that somebody that's not from there, that isn't really aware, could do about it. Now, the baseline is getting out of school and getting the skill. Niggas that can't get out of school, I gotta disregard you in this conversation. You're not lucky to graduate high school. You go to school and you just do what you're told to do. It don't even take that much time. You learn that once you go to college. You're like, wow, no, that was easy. Nigga, this shit it takes a lot of time. Yeah. You ever took a college course? Yeah. You know how hard it is to pass that motherfucker, like a biology or some shit.
Oh,
like,
I know, nigga.
Some shit in depth. That shit is not easy to pass. So, even they got a formula. For every credit hour, you're supposed to spend 3 hours a week studying. Niggas be doing, first year of college, do 15 credit hours, but they're 45 hours a week. You spend more time studying than you do going to work. So, graduating high school, let's set a baseline. It's not hard, all right? You go there, they hold your hand. The shit is like daycare. If your parents is not on you, then you won't do what it takes. You're a kid. Fuck them, all right? They hit. They got to figure it out late. But regular people can graduate high school. Now, the next thing you need to do is decide what you want to do quickly. Don't, take your little gap year or whatever.
Don't even take the gap year.
I say don't do that. I say don't do that, but a gap year in the sense of going to college. You can do that, but you need to want something. You need to I desire things in life. When we talk about young people, y'all jump in. I know I'm rambling.
No, I was going to say, I don't think a gap year is, I have different circumstances than a lot of other people. I don't think a gap year is the worst thing ever, because if you stick to that gap year, now if you just say a gap year and you end up taking out 5 years, then you fucked up.
What's the purpose of the gap year?
You're supposed to go explore some shit.
So I'll say me, and I'm not gonna say my whole situation. You know my scenario. You know my scenario B.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like, all right, I need to collect myself, figure some things out, get myself prepared for what I'm going to do next, and then.
But if you don't, I'm sorry.
And then once I have all of those things under control, then I'll be more ready to jump into that as opposed to fresh out of high school, and high school ends in June, and then I got to go to college in August.
Yeah. They say don't do that because once you get out of the rhythm and the routine of going to school, you lose you lose the desire for it. You start going to work, you start getting paid. Okay, I have money in my pocket now. You don't then, on average, people
like, how
don't
can I
want
get more money?
No,
No,
not even that.
On average, people don't want to go to school where they then have to be broke again for 4 years after living life with money in your pocket.
Yeah, and that's why that part of it, portion of it, just boils down to who you are as a person. Like,
I don't think so. I think people be young and they don't know no better.
Yep.
And they think that they doing something by making $500 a week.
Check.
Or
that was what it was back.
Weeks.
Yeah, that was what it was
then.
back then. It was like $600 every 2 weeks.
You know,
I was crunk, nigga.
Yeah,
got that first job out of high school.
You can afford a car. You know, if you're a good looking dude, you know you're gonna have some girls. You probably can have them over the crib. You probably living with family, living with roommate, living with parents, whatever. And shit is all good because everybody still treats you like a kid.
Yeah, you 18, sure. 19.
But
that's why it is so important for parents to say, hey, you know, hey, go ahead and work and get a car. But having a car, that's not shit for real. Like, that's not end all be all. You being able to purchase some clothes or go out with your friends, that's not the end all be all. Like, yeah. And that's how my mom was. Like, when I got out of high school and I started working, she was like, okay, but what else you gonna do? And that made me want to go back and do stuff. Whereas some people, they just get out and then it's the monotonous of, I've been doing this for so long, I'm just working, getting money, and now they just in the cycle as everybody else is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I personally am against the gap year. I understand why someone would do it, because it's asking a lot for us, young person who just been going to school, living underneath someone else, don't really have much life experience to say, what do you want to do? And then we frame it as, what do you want to do for your career for the rest of your
fucking life, nigga? You know, and
if you go to college and you get a degree, you know, it's a big, you taking on a lot. You taking on debt. You invest in 4 to 5 years. Like, it's a lot. So I do understand the gap year in that sense. I don't like it because a lot of people use it, and I've seen it myself and young people. A lot of people use it to do nothing.
Yeah. It's like a complete break from everything.
If you don't go ahead.
I'm just saying I personalize it because I didn't get a gap year and I went to school, and I ain't gonna lie. My first semester in college, I failed every class.
Yeah.
But that's because I knew I wasn't ready for that. And I told my mom I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
But after I took a break and then I came back a year later, I passed all my classes.
I feel like your gap year should have been, or your next year should have been in something. Like, the time after high school should have been devoted to something. Like, you can't just take a gap year and do nothing.
Yeah, of course. No, if you're taking a gap year and you're not doing shit, you just working at McDonald's and going to the crib and shit like that, no, you need to be doing something constructive for sure.
Yeah. Or going out under someone that is going to give you exposure, or in some situation that's going to give me exposure so that I can start realizing what I like. Yeah. Learning what I'm into. Learning what I might want to do.
And just trying shit. I think that's the most important thing is like, while you're 18, you know, like right around that time you start to get out of school, it's senior year, you start to see, you know, your friends around you. Some niggas got cars because they done had part-time jobs since they was 16, you know what I'm saying? And you know, some niggas already know what college they going to, what profession, and there can be like a lot of uncertainty for like the average person, you know, male or female, coming up on graduation date leading to that summer. I mean, at this point, you already would have applied to some colleges, you already would have, you know, kind of just dipped your toe in, but I can't stress it enough. You know, I think that's the biggest thing is that trades are so important, and trades nowadays don't even look like what all the time what they used to. Like, you know, like when people say trade, they automatically assume like plumber, you know, electrician, HVAC, stuff like that. Mechanics, right? But there's
That's what I thought.
I'm an electrician. I'm an electrician now. So,
yeah. So
like, you know.
So like when I was in trade school, I actually went for graphic design. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Now there's in trade schools there's IT, which is super duper dope. Like where you can either learn how to make video games or really like network security analysts. You know, where you're just literally pointing out flaws in a company's program and advising them on how to fix it.
Yeah.
Cause that's like what I'm in school for now. And so it doesn't look as traditional as it used to back in the day.
Because technology has advanced. Especially, it's picking up speed. 10 years is a long time.
Shit. Look, bro, the craziest thing, especially with some of these trades, is that like, especially in the IT field, like, the shit you learned 10 years ago, if you didn't get new certifications, you're fucking useless.
Yeah,
you know?
Technology, like Chad said, technology is going because 1980s to 1990s didn't look too crazy, you know what I mean? But 2010, 2020, the technology, totally different.
Yeah.
And even now, like, there's so many different, like, landscaping businesses. Or I know a lot of, there's a friend of mine, as we graduated high school, he has his own successful wall TV mountain business, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that just comes from like being a handyman. He did HVAC and plumbing and was like started hanging TVs on the side, and that became his main business. But the only reason he knows how to do stuff like find studs and do things like that is because he already worked in a similar like ISK home field, you know. So there's so many other things. I strongly encourage the use of trades, you know, because it's definitely like, college can be intimidating. Trades are way cheaper and easier to commit to, and you can pick a bunch of them up, you know, and you'll always be useful. So if you go for 2 years, 3 years, and it'll cost you maybe like $10,000. You know,
I want to speak to the other group of people. This really applies to all ages, you know.
Yeah.
No matter what age you're at, you can start doing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I want to talk to the other group of people who are saying, well, what about niggas that don't want a job? You know, this information, this advice, this perspective applies to a lot of people because 80% of niggas actually just want to go get a job that takes care of regular life. They want to have a crib, have a car,
have a wife, have a kid.
Man, y'all niggas with this wife.
Nah, that's what the average nigga dream is.
I'm just talking about a lifestyle as an individual.
That's including the lifestyle.
Nah, we ain't talking about that.
Bruh.
We talking about you by yourself. We talking about you by yourself. All right?
Niggas want to hit that bitch raw and have a kid. Stop it.
Man, I'm not talking about that, though.
What we talking about then?
You want to get out here and be able to just do what you want on just a regular level. Like you were saying, you want to go on a trip. You didn't say, I want to be fucking rich. I want to be able to buy a yacht and take it to the Gulf, to the port of Miami. I don't know. But you just said, hey, you know, I want to be able to take a trip.
Go on a trip. Like, yeah.
80% of niggas, that's what they want. Then you got niggas like me who I don't even want to go to work for nobody else. Like whatever I'm doing, as long as I'm just working my shit, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm paying that. I will say that was the most like fulfilling time in my life where I really wasn't working for anybody. I was sustaining myself from my own business.
Let me tell you what's required to get to that point. Them niggas might be thinking, I'm not going to work.
Nah, man.
Making a business requires capital. You need money. You need to have access to money. You need to be able to get money at any point. And the way that you are 100% assured to make money is to be skilled, to be useful, to have a service, or to be able to manufacture an item that is going to sell no matter what. All right. So that would be the first step for somebody who isn't really interested in having a job and retiring.
Yeah.
You still need to have access to money at all times. So though this same these same ideas apply to your plan. I want to start a business. You need money. All right, go to get a trade. Go to college.
Yeah.
Go work under somebody that's going to teach you a skill that you can then take and make money, or spend your time from today on building something, a service or good ability that you can market in no matter what the climate is.
Yeah, bro, because my business, the business that I started with, I actually went half on it with a friend. And I did not know how much businesses cost. And mind you, when we bought out the old owner of my business, it was a small business, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was like $20K that we gave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's good for an established business, you know what I'm saying? Established business, established clientele. All we had to do was build on top of it. But that's inventory, furniture, bills, expenses, everything up front. And, you know, that's a brand new car, but it's just like, I didn't know shit was, there's some businesses, like I was looking at a food truck on Facebook Marketplace. It's like through an established like chain of food trucks. And that shit's like $80,000. A laundromat. I was looking at a 2-bay car wash. And that's like $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take a decent amount of fucking money if you don't want to work for nobody. You know, I got a break. I got a deal on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I had a homie that, you know, just happened to be stacking like me to go half in with me on a venture. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't want to work for somebody else, you know, either you got to be dedicated to putting in those 60 hours a week to stack that fucking bread, or you're going to have to get something that you can either do a regular job and stack that on the side. You know what I'm saying? So I absolutely agree.
For sure. I ain't mean to make this junk career day.
Nah. I mean, we ain't really have shit else to talk about. Niggas still beefing.
Shit. Yeah.
Drake lost.
Yeah. Look, it's funny. I went out and I was thinking all weekend. Friday night came. I was thinking, I want nothing more than to go out and hear "Not Like Us," bro. My body was itching to hear the song
in the big speakers.
Oh my
just
god!
Boom, boom, boom. Did it hit like you thought it was?
Hell yeah! I played this bitch last week. I was like, damn, this shit is hard.
Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They industry can hate me. Fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton?
Do y'all? I mean, we spoke with it. We spoke on this about. With Imani last week. But did you have anything quick you wanted to say about the beef? It's over.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say at this point. It's like you said, it's over. I thought that niggas didn't really see how Kendrick was going to come like this, and they underestimated his star power and his ability to make songs, and they were wrong.
I think after being around it for a week, living in it for a week, you know, since there's been no responses, stuff like that since last week, I was still unsure. But I went out
after this.
Yeah, after everything settled. I like this song. Don't get it twisted. We just was, you know what I'm saying? We was just talking about how this was the best Kendrick joint.
You know you crib walk to the song.
Come on. But I was still unsure because I just it was too up in the air. And
make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me
you was unsure.
Yeah, man. I stand on what I said, bro. But
why is he around? Certified pedophile. I fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord,
and it's probably A minor.
Like, come on, bro. It was no debate after this.
Look, I knew the shit was over because I feel like Richmond is a Drake city. I knew the shit was over when I could not get away from the song. Niggas is riding around 612s blasting this shit with the windows down, calling niggas pedophile. I was literally walking to the store and a nigga had a S. Diaz riding around with fucking like 212s in the back of that bitch with the windows down, hanging out the speaker on the window at 3:00 on Broad Street blasting. I said, it's over for this nigga, bro.
I told y'all, Thank You Come Again was doing Drake night last week. That motherfucker was Saturday, bro. That bitch was empty.
Yeah, I heard y'all told me that, which was surprising because the other Drake nights, even when I thought they was like quieting down a little bit, they were still packed.
Still packed. Yeah. That event is shoulder to shoulder every other time I went, and I've been to 3 of them since they started doing them.
Yeah, bro. If a Drake night in Richmond, that's what I'm saying is that Richmond is a Drake city, bro. Like it's not. We have a whole night dedicated to Drake, just nothing but Drake bops in the song, and it comes once a month, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it be packed every fucking time. You know, it's tradition.
Like I
Niggas
said,
go to Drake night, and that shit was empty.
I heard there was enough room for calisthenics in that motherfucker.
Nigga, roll out the yoga mats.
Motherfuckers in there stretching and shit.
Yeah, bro. I knew it was over when I was riding down the street, and it was just like the whole day, bro. My Uber picked me up to go to the bar playing that shit, nigga. And I was like, yeah, it's over for this nigga.
That nigga looked at your location and said, where you going? I got something for this nigga.
Yeah, if I go somewhere and they don't play that, I might cuss the DJ out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The nigga Drake got back to back, bro. And I think it's exactly what Cheek said. It was niggas underestimated Kendrick's ability to make a hit, a fun ass song, and this shit is a fucking bop.
But that's because I think has he ever done that? He made a fun hit like this before? I don't think he ever done that before.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's something in there, but it's not as good as this.
I thought he got a bunch. The shits he did with Baby King.
Okay, yeah, Baby King, that one last summer was
the shit on Damn.
With Rihanna?
No, a little bit. Sit down.
Humble. Yeah,
that's
a hit, but I don't know if that's fun.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was a hit for sure, though.
Okay,
yeah, that's a hit, but that's not fun.
Even Loyalty, like you said with Rihanna, like that was a hit, but that wasn't like fun. It was just like, okay, I like listening to this. That song, nigga, I got him in crib walk.
Yeah, that shit make you want to dance.
This song is fun.
Yeah,
like,
it's and I will say nothing's immediately coming to mind, but I think that's exactly what happened. Niggas underestimate Kendrick's ability to make a hit, and that shit is a certified fucking bop. Like, you know, there's no amount of caping, covering up like that I can do for Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no amount of nut riding that can happen that's gonna stop this goddamn L, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think the summer is coming up.
It's over.
I think this song can get played through the whole summer.
It's over.
Yeah,
maybe that nigga Drake summer ruined.
Maybe not played in everybody's cars every day, but you go to any parties, a situation like that, events, this song can get played. You gonna hear this song.
Yeah, bro.
And they gonna throw this in the mix. What else came out, man? I enjoyed the Ice Spice video.
Man, I always enjoy the Ice Spice video. That song trash though.
It is?
I ain't like it.
I don't remember the words. This is Give Me the Light by Ice Spice, man. She flipped.
Give me a light.
Give me a.
That's important.
Is that? All right.
Hot box in the beat like give me a light. So the pants fit tight. Take a man, I'm getting him right. Big knock like why would I fight? Hot box in the beat.
Are we listening to the censored version?
Is that what this is?
Big knock like I'm not a fighter. Big ice, I don't need a writer. My man calling me baby. I'm as poopy like I need a diaper. Watch your mouth 'cause my get scrappy. Keep me to never get tacky. Off the liquor we be getting nasty. Ghetto fabulous and fancy.
What's wrong with this jump?
It's just a Ice Spice song. She thought yelling was gonna change something. She got a little yap in her voice and thought it was gonna move niggas.
I noticed that. She louder.
I don't care. She's so bad. She could do whatever she wants. You drop as much trash as you want, Ice Spice, and I'm still gonna support it.
Bro, no way, bro. How long is that gonna be a thing?
Until my soul leaves my body.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not mad at Ice Spice music.
I'm not mad.
This song, the yelling is annoying. I ain't gonna lie. It's the same beat. Obviously, she rapping on that. It's her style. It's her bag. So
and I thought she was getting away from that for a little bit.
Why?
Then she make, and I might be a little ignorant, so you can enlighten me. I thought she made a couple of different songs where it was like, you know, a little change of pace for her. Did she have a couple of songs that like that?
Was it? Was it?
Nah.
Am I tripping?
The only thing would have been like the Taylor Swift feature that she did.
And the boys are liar. That was different too.
The features don't count.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about just her and I guess. I don't really know too well.
She did Think You the Shit. That was different, right?
No.
That's a different beat.
Bitch, you think you the shit? You not even a fart. No. This is a Uzi style beat. She's done these before.
The other shit is the drill beats.
Yeah, it's the drill.
This ain't a drill beat.
Yeah, but this is the Uzi, like the hip dance beat type shit.
The hip dance.
Yeah, she's done this
know
before.
when you be
The Philly shit. You know what I'm saying?
You've been caught in 4K doing that shit a plethora of times.
Never.
I got you on video, bro.
For sure.
I never did that.
I got you on.
Fuck is y'all?
I think you on the podcast doing that, John.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put it on the Patreon. Keep fucking around.
She got some good joints. She got Deli. Yeah. She got
Deli my shit, bro.
Yeah, Deli go crazy. She got Munch. Sure. You got to give her credit for Munch.
Munch is nasty.
That did go hard for 2 summers.
Yeah, Munch is fire.
Is this her second summer?
No, Munch was last year.
Yeah, that was her second summer, wasn't it?
No, that was her.
She came out with Munch.
She
just came out.
I thought Munch was.
So this is her.
She's been out for a year.
Damn, she on 2 summers. Okay, Ice. Congrats, girly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did we go to North Carolina last summer?
No, that was 2 years ago.
This is why I'm always confused when we talk about this, because we listen to Ice Spice going to North Carolina.
That's crazy.
She was just coming out.
2 niggas.
What I'm saying is that's 2 years ago, though. That's 2 years ago.
That was October 2022. And it's May 2024. So that was that was 2 years ago.
2 years.
So wait, what she had last year? The Barbie movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Munch came out in 2022. Last year she had the Barbie shit with
Nicki
and Deli.
Yeah.
Deli
was the summer joint.
Now we connect the timelines.
So this about to be her third summer.
Yeah.
Damn, 3 summers. I still doing it. Bitches can't touch her.
I didn't think she would still be around.
I didn't. I said this when we was. That's the reason we was listening to Ice Spice on the road. By the way, we was like, "You think she gonna be around?"
Nah, y'all was 2 bad bitches in the car, just trying to getting prepared for a night out on the town.
Speaking of people we didn't think would be here, did y'all hear this shit?
I heard some of it. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like this shit. I heard like the first 4 or 5. From what I heard, good production.
All right, man, hold on now. Shit.
Let that nigga speak.
Still on it, they hope I retire.
Hey.
No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds. A go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I'm at the montage. They Lambo, the Benz, at the Dodge. Ferrari, add to the collage. Young player, I wanna go Gator. They probably be feeling me later. I promise ain't asking for favors. I work and put work on the daily. I spent 50 racks on the trainer. My payroll ain't missing the payment. We starting to spend cash for payments.
Hi, y'all. I love this album. I can't lie to you, but I cannot tell you one word that he say. But that's not a problem.
Hey, I like what I'm hearing so far. And this got a certified, I think it was like a 9.2 or something on the Joe scale of hardness.
What's the Joe scale?
Yeah, this is Joe called me in the middle of the fucking night like, yo, this Gunna album is fucking heat.
Oh,
yeah, on the Joe scale of hardness, this got a very high score. I didn't check it out yet, but I mean, if that's the intro song, that's the vibes.
Yeah,
I like the last one too, so I can't even, you know what I'm saying?
I like this for somebody who don't listen to Gunna at all. And I mean, of course, I heard a few songs that may have been on the radio or when I'm around people. But this is the first album that I played, and I only I don't listen to like half the album, but like just going through it, I was like, okay, I like this. This ain't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, this joint really points out to me the difference between exciting music and the fact that it doesn't have to be exciting to be good.
Right.
Like this music is not
exciting to me,
getting me hype, really. It rides though. It goes everywhere I play it. Anywhere that I press play on this, it's okay. If I'm in the house doing what I got to do, this is good in the background. If I'm in the car on the way, on the daytime or in the nighttime, this is good. If I am out and they start playing this, I didn't hear anything this weekend, but I'm going to go out next weekend just to hear some of these songs.
Nigga just like going out. And that's okay.
No, it's the music.
Gotta see
whenever something new come out, you know, you want to hear it outside.
Yeah, I do want to hear it outside.
You want to hear it
different settings.
Yeah, because hearing music in your house is different from hearing it in the car.
Yeah. And
it's different from hearing it when you're in a venue somewhere and you hear it.
Exactly. And the time of day, all that shit make a difference.
Oh, you hear some new music at 10 o'clock at night while you driving somewhere?
Yeah. It's going to hit way harder. So that was a perfect example. I was leaving the park.
The park?
Yeah, park RVA.
Oh, what'd you go out there for?
To listen to Kendrick.
Oh, shit, you literally was like, I know they gonna play this shit. Let me just find somewhere to go.
They got 3 DJs in that bitch. One of them niggas better play that shit.
Bruh, all 3 should play that shit at the same time. Did you go dolo or did you meet somebody out there? Or
I went dolo, but I met up with some people out there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My bad. I ain't trying to put your shit on.
No. You good? You know, Wayne. I got up with Wayne. My boy Tree was out there. I seen Courtney dancing ass. Courtney be out there dancing like a motherfucker.
The fact that you introduce her like that is crazy.
That's crazy.
Courtney be out there dancing like shit, bro. She danced like she's still on the dance team.
I have seen her getting it before though. She was sweet. She did
I think everybody. No, she can. She really.
Yeah, she really can dance. Yeah. It might sound like I'm being funny right now. No, I seen her one time. Like, oh, wow, she dancing.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Courtney, bro. I gotta walk up and get her a cup of water.
God damn, she exerting herself.
She be getting her aerobics in.
God damn.
Honestly, I always envy those kind of people where they don't care what niggas think. They just gonna get out and dance.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
I can't do that.
I'm sure being able to dance that well helps your confidence. Like if I could dance like that, then I probably would dance a little more.
Like I just got to the point where I can do a little 2-step, and I'm like, all right, cool.
That nigga shy feet do not leave the ground.
Bro,
that's the funniest. That's
I can't dance, bro. I never could.
That nigga be sliding through the venue, shuffling.
Right. I need to start wearing some Heelys in that bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. It ain't really much that I can say about this joint. Is One of One by Gunna, because I don't know the lyrics. I just know that it feel good. It passed the vibe check.
And apparently he beating those snitch allegations one by one. So,
I mean, I think people just don't care.
Yeah, I don't think this can.
Some people care, because if Deanna was here, we could not have this conversation.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ,
she'd be strangling niggas right now.
I never seen
that nigga is a snitch.
Deanna
bro,
hates.
People should never laugh.
Deanna hates snitches, bro.
Shit, what else is there to talk about, man? What else y'all got? What's up with y'all?
I mean, did y'all listen to did y'all watch the video for Megan Boa?
Oh yeah. I did see that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was cool. The song wasn't all of that, but she's really going towards the anime thing she's been into for a while.
Yeah,
that was the whole strength of that video.
I mean, it was also she's sticking with the snake theme.
Yeah, she's still sticking with that. Like, I thought you was a new bitch already. Like,
what you mean? That's been her thing this year. Snakes.
Yeah,
it's been a long year. Goddamn. But it was a fun video nonetheless. It was fun.
There's a lot of ass in there.
Oh, you know that.
I mean, it's Meg. I mean, you know that.
Meg shit look
I
good.
look up, man. God damn.
All right, so we had to pick between Lotto and Ice Spice. Who won that?
Lotto, Ice Spice. Ice Spice had to win that.
They said Ice Spice. I said Lotto.
I say Lotto as well.
No.
But Joe and B both said Ice Spice.
All right, so that's a close one. All right, add Megan to the mix.
Between the three,
yeah,
it's still Spice, bro.
Megan.
I'm picking Megan.
Yeah, no. I mean, we can call Joe and see what he say, but
niggas colorist.
Nah.
What's up
I just really like Ice Spice, bro. I don't care.
Wow, would you like Ice Spice if she ain't had no ass?
No.
Why would you handicap her like that?
That's her. You nigga.
What's
Nigga said that's her trump card.
Is Goku still the strongest without any Super Saiyan forms?
All three of them got ass.
Technically, yes.
All three of them got ass. So you gonna just take her ass out? Take her out the game? The fuck wrong with you?
That is crazy.
You ain't shit, bro. This nigga might actually hate women, bro.
No, I love women.
Did y'all see the women beefing? Sukihana and JT.
Yeah, she said her squirt looked like Flint water. That shit had me
That's
weak.
funny as shit.
Let me see if I can.
That's some good. That's a goofy beef. That's a goofy ass beef.
Tell me more. What you mean?
I just think both of them don't have the accolades to be going at it like this.
Anybody can
Like,
beef.
but I guess they just hate each other in real life.
Yeah,
because it ain't no industry shit.
It came from the OK song.
Yeah,
she said JT said something about a bitch lost her teeth eating crabs.
Yeah, and Suki.
She took that personally.
Yeah, because she chipped her veneers eating crab legs before.
Which, have you? Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm always gonna be a fan of getting to the raps. I don't really care what the problem is, but
Suki the only person that rap.
Let's see what they talking about.
Believe it or not.
What you say?
No, he said Suki the only one to rap. I said believe it or not.
Bring me back, Twank.
Okay.
Cocaine. Bitch, you a crunchy black long titty bitch. You got scabies. All that eczema, you hide none of that cold. I know you hate it. You been hating on Carisha since a baby. You got booked 3 years. You was still not amazing. I ain't arguing with no hardest fucking punks. Ho, you crazy? Girl, you foaming out your mouth. Is it rabies? I can tell by that white tongue you eat booty gravy. Everybody in Miami say you suck dick lazy. Demonic asshole. Tell them how you worship Satan. Pray to God through your bed. Now you come on me, you hate him. Oh, thieving ass, angry beaver looking motherfucker. You was mad at Ice Spice cause your nigga wanna fuck her. Bitch, you ain't no scammer. You was boosting out at TJ Maxx. Coochie hoe so wide you gotta use your ass. You ain't lying when you say you look like a trend. Your nigga only fuck with you because you look like a man. Oh, potty head, how you scoring lines off a nigga ass. Oh, piss ass, remember you was 13, used to pee the bed.
Y'all tell me when to stop this.
She kind of cooking though. Am I lying? Am I off? Am I off or is she not cooking right now?
I don't give a fuck what these hoes gotta say about me, bitch. I know who
Oh,
I
the
am. Y'all hoes
bitch.
was coked out
Oh,
sucking armadillo looking motherfucker. Thinking I don't know your nigga, bitch. Your nigga wanted to eat this sewer pussy right through my pants, ho. I'm a coochie girl.
Bring me back, Twank.
Let me tell you about hate. Pussy ass hoes like to smile in your face. I can never trust a dope fiend anyway. You the type of bitch that'll backdoor your friend. You the type of bitch that'll fuck for a 10. Dirty foot hoe, you forgot where you from. Bitch, you just mad cause your nigga wear your thong. Every time you see me, wanna beat it off the bone. You can't expect a real bitch like this. Only feel sucking dick, I'ma get it how I live. Everybody seen it, ice work, I pissed. I don't give a motherfucker, I suck dick again. Everybody know my dick. You get what you see. I ain't ashamed by the fuck thing. When you was in a pen, you was fucking on a fiend. Eating coochie like a mukbang. You a motherfucking lie. Talking about who? Me? Nah, bitch, you won't see. Pussy hoe, I'm right in these streets. With a cat this good, I keep a pistol on me. I got a bin for every bump on your lip. Got them stressed out, I am under their skin. Old botch body, bald eagle looking ass bitch. With that 5 o'clock shadow girl, shade that chin. You a shitty girl, and your men wanna come to the coochie world. You ain't no shitty girl, you a shitty girl, and your men wanna come to the party.
Hey yo, JT, you got 24 fucking hours. She cooked her shit.
Her calling her nigga gay and simultaneously saying she want to fuck her on the same track is crazy.
Huh? She want to fuck her?
No, saying that your man.
He want to fuck.
He could
me.
be just bisexual.
Yeah, man, that was wild. That joke been out for a couple days, B.
Man, so she lost. That's what the girls be saying, right?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of people like, oh, you beneath me. I ain't even gonna respond because JT, you are not up like that. Respond.
I mean, technically she is.
I mean,
but it's not that many degrees. It's like one level, like C to B list.
You got to be at least 3 levels higher to like, all right, fuck that. I ain't responding to the shit. If you 1 level above, you gotta respond. Likewise, some people would have said that Drake was 1 level above Kendrick. He had to respond.
Yeah. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Drake beefing with like Lil Baby or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respond at that point. Damn. You gonna let this nigga talk to you like that? That's how I really be feeling.
Damn, JT.
Yeah.
Could have been good.
She got cooked. She got fucking cooked. Turn off the burners. Her ass got cooked, boy. God damn, Suki. All right, you get a point.
Yeah, it's like as much as people like go back and forth on Twitter, if you drop a song that trump everything that was said. Yeah, if it's good, if it's a good song, it trump anything that was any trash talk that happened.
Yeah. It's over. It trumps it and it forces the other person to get in the booth, and if they don't get in the booth,
yeah, you win by default, bro.
Yeah,
unless y'all fight and then you win.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Then it's like, nah, I beat your ass.
What about the game diss Rick Ross?
I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Bro.
I ain't even hear it. I ain't gonna lie, but the game
that nigga known for picking fights with niggas.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's kind of corny because he is like B said. He be picking fight, he picking and choosing.
So y'all ain't heard it?
No, I've not heard it.
I guess I gotta play it. Let's see how y'all feel after y'all hear this joke. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's like that,
nigga.
And but I like the game. He just be picking and choosing.
Yeah, I like the game music.
Cut open his stomach and stuff bricks in it. Put his body on a scale like it's fish in it. I can see the bitch in him. $20 million home renovation just to slit your wrists in it. Suicide, it's a suicide. Rip apart the Maybach, I know the truth's inside. You 12 lemon pepper wings from a heart attack. Academics, get this nigga Ozempic starter pack. Casa not, hit the room, turn that stream on. Ags buttons by this brief encounter with King Kong. This ain't the Kendrick beef. My Drake sing song, shots ring out. Your neighbor better have his ring on. Glock swing out, doors open like a swing on. Pac lean out, Machiavelli with the ring on. Ops is out, they on the same shit that we on. Hospital, wheelchair, hair wrap, sling on. It's payback pump, what a drama you tried to bring on. Maybach trunks, type of shit that we eat our wings on. My kid got shit, I don't have to turn the beam on. It's that time of the month, get his pussy something to bleed on. Your baby mama told me that you like to get peed on. You a CEO, that's the last time you had keys on. And we know you treat gunplay like he a peon. And he know some shit that ain't cool for him to speak on. My P.O. said this ain't the record that we agreed on. Then cut it off like the ankle monitor for the beep on. My niggas will learn French just to get they scheme on. In Cali with calicos, don't need Khaled to get his scream on. We the West. Free the guys, I gotta free the West.
The bars.
I'm muy loco, I don't need a vest. I'm watching Scarface and cleaning text. Shots gon' be direct. Have you been through Cedar yet? When cars pull up, we do explosives and heater checks. The lights flick, the dogs bark, and niggas sleeping less. Under palm trees, we got them choppers that'll eat your flesh. The real Rick Ross know every bird gotta lead a nest. You stole your name, I pulled your fat.
Come on, bro.
You looked that big and stole the staff.
Facts.
I smell pussy, that odor fat. You ain't sold no birds, you trolled the owl.
Then the beat switch.
Draco flick, it's like the light on the Carter Ford. Bad kid, good city. I studied the art of war. Run into that hand-me-down mansion and lock up all the doors. Stop with all that raving, nigga. You not from Baltimore. I don't wanna hear about no fish tanks and marble floors, no spiral steps, no swimming pools, no hors d'oeuvres, no Audemars, no car shows, no pinky rings, no umbrellas in the car doors. Introduce me and my connect to that Colombian you chopped that raw for. Was it fabricated? The lies you tell are getting saturated. What happened to the birds in the Maserati? They just evaporated. Boss. That shit be too exaggerated. Fucking with a Compton nigga, get your head decapitated. Leonard DiCaprio, all that cap like you activated. I just bought 100 for yacht and it was captivating. Congratulations, what an imagination. From CO to drug kingpin, now this nigga acting Haitian. The stories these niggas tell. He gon' tell us he got a key for every nigga he locked in a cell. He gon' tell us he just bought another crib, he living well, but he won't tell us about his health condition. He sick as hell, he popping pills. They starting to fuck with his brain, seizures off the lean. Balenciaga shorts got shit stains. He not a mastermind, he got it. Line after line, laid back in the Maybach, making up shit just to pass the time. He think he Big Meech. Free Larry Hoover, Miami a big beach. Now watch how I maneuver. I don't tippy toe, I know plenty Zoes that pull up in semi-trucks, hop out and let a semi go, so let me know. I let them boys and them drop Chevys go. It's humid in the 305, but they pushing heavy snow. Compton Grand Reaper, I make you reap with the devil, so walking through live with the same eyes niggas had in belly though. This ain't the
Man, nah, that nigga cooking.
No,
God damn.
If the game dissing you, because the game, one thing he gonna do, he gonna put out a good diss track. He got 100 bars. He got 92 bars. Bruh.
Yeah.
He's going to go crazy if he diss you.
Yeah, that's right.
That shit heat. I need to go listen to some game now again.
But I felt how y'all felt, you know, when I first saw it, like, man, this nigga just doing anything, you know. And that's really what it is. But the raps are so good that you like, it's at least worth listening to, even if I don't really give no credence to the beef aspect. Like, it's good raps, bro.
Yeah.
And I think this little era that we in of like niggas beefing just dropping diss records just fuck.
I don't even think I like you. You know what? You getting smoked.
Bro, for nothing. Like
we're just talking regular shit.
I'm fucking with it. I'm wondering if it's gonna get corny.
I think it will get corny if it goes on for too long, especially if you could tell like these niggas really ain't got no problems like at all. Like, like, and then they just like, oh, I'm gonna get in the studio and make a track. And then it's gonna start
the baby had an interview recently where he said it was an artist that told him like, hey, you know, niggas beefing, like we should have a beef.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah, that's whack.
I heard about that. Yeah, that's when it's gonna get whack. If it's like this, even though, like, I guess he's supposedly bending like Rick, and then
right, yeah,
and then that's Drake, his boy, Drake, his partner. So Drake said a little bit about him, but he like, all right,
nah, you ain't doing enough.
Yeah, you ain't doing enough. I'm gonna go ahead and get you. But yeah, niggas like this, like
that used to be a thing though. When like rap crews was a big thing.
Like the G Unit jump.
Yeah,
the smaller artists would make disses against this crew with this niggas and this crew.
Like when Lloyd Banks dissed Joe Budden.
He did. Mm-hmm. Oh, I missed that.
Joe Budden, this is when we was younger, but Joe Budden dissed 50, and 50 told Lloyd Banks to go get him. And Lloyd Banks dissed him.
Like get him. Yeah, it was like that with Pac and Big. They crew, you know what I'm saying, was sending them back. That shit don't really get remembered the same, but that's how it was. Maybe that's
just a little halftime show.
Yeah.
Halftime show is ridiculous.
Exactly.
But nah, that shit good actually.
Yeah, that joint was fire.
But like I said, every game this is legendary. So
legendary is, I think it's a stretch.
If it's not the legendary Super Saiyan, that shit got to be Kaioken. That shit right there.
Those are years apart. Whew. All right, what we got next?
I'm just checking if there's any music y'all want to talk about or anything else. Oh, I did want to make sure we talked about Keisha Jacobs. Apparently, her mother got on Facebook and confirmed that, you know, the search for Keisha Jacobs is over. So, you know, I just want to say rest in peace, man. Condolences to her family.
Condolences.
Yeah, that case was it just felt like that was forever ago.
Yeah, it feel like it was yesterday. What was that, 2016, 2017?
I think it was 16.
I remember, yeah, because they had like billboards up and shit, man. That's tough, man. Nobody ever wants to, you know, if she calling a search off, you know, that's never a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, I don't want to speculate. That shit, you know, too close to home. But, yeah, man. What the politicians be saying, prayers and thoughts and prayers. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, man. Other than that, what else did I have in here? I had an anime topic.
Oh, I got a bunch of those. Anime's so good right now.
This joint says how the Dark Trio will change shonen forever. Do y'all know what the Dark Trio is?
Yeah, it's Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and what's the last one? Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise. Yeah. I watched 2 of those. So they saying that the darker anime, starting with like Attack on Titan, you know how nasty that was, and that came out 13 years ago, right? I remember you first showed me that. I I feel like I was young as hell.
Yeah, we were probably like either because I started reading the manga when the manga first came out, and that came out in high school.
Yeah,
and then they animated it like a year or two after we graduated. So it's old.
Yeah, it's super old.
Mm-hmm.
But now more shows are taking dark turns with people dying, the villains winning a lot. Like,
Bruh,
the themes are more like it's less happy shit. The anime, like One Piece, for example, you would have never seen like heroes losing. Like, it'll always be like coming together with the power of friendship and the power of
that's the typical shonen trope.
Yeah, and it's even rubbing up on shows like One Piece. And One Piece shit happening and niggas going through it.
Yeah. Now these shows, even the old ones, if they still going, they are leaning more into those darker themes.
I mean, I feel like it was always there, to be honest. It's just now that has become the popular version of it.
Yeah.
You know, because you got shows like Elfen Lied, Guyver, you know, like that are 80s Ninja Scroll, you know, like old dark ass animes, but those were like Berserk. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Berserk was something like you had to really go look for that channel. Shows like Claymore from back in the day.
Exactly.
You had to go hunt for the dark animes.
But now they're being pushed towards the forefront. I mean, you even see it in popular movies. I think in general, like me personally, I like action with sacrifice. You know, like that's why I wish Marvel would have ended at Endgame. Like Thanos won. He got the snap. He won. Just let him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the theater laughing because I was like, yes, these niggas lost. Like, you know, because it makes it predictable, especially like I was reading something that was like niggas with ADHD got a weird obsession with predicting the endings of like writings and movies and shows and stuff like that. And especially with like a shonen, I just know there's no way this character is gonna die. Like, you know, if he does, he'll be knocked out, he'll be revived. Like Dragon Ball Z, they got the Dragon Balls, they gonna bring this nigga back. Like, there's always a way to get out. It's just a temporary feeling. But Attack on Titan for sure was one of those first animes that I sat through and was like, oh, nah, niggas is dead.
Yeah, I was like, is it Dragon Balls on this motherfucker or what? Like, how they bringing niggas back?
Niggas is dead. You know, so
yeah.
I'm enjoying the wave. I always like my shit a little dark, you know, a little emo kid. So I don't mind it at all.
Like I said, it goes especially for people like us who've been watching anime for so long. And now something, because we, like you said, we got used to even if somebody die or something bad happening, and they're going to resolve it and everything going to be good to go. So now it's like something bad happened.
You don't know.
That's it. Yeah.
That nigga cooked.
Yeah.
You know who had that before? Like a mainstream anime that had that before Attack on Titan was Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Niggas got cooked.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And it started out like
happy-go-lucky. You know what?
Man, this shit cool as hell. Like,
Hunter,
we having a good time.
We having a blast. As soon as they got to the goddamn Hunter exams, that shit got dark.
My boy Kite.
I feel like even then, it didn't get dark until.
Nah, remember Killua took the nigga heart out in the Hunter exams, and niggas was like, "Oh, nah, they killing niggas
in a paper bag is crazy."
That was when it started. Like, oh shit, nah. And the niggas was falling down the holes in the marathon jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was passing out, dying, trying to run the marathon. Niggas was getting killed, trying to hide their aura from the test. Like, no, it was the Hunter exam arc. Like, nah, niggas is dying.
I guess you just didn't realize. I personally just didn't realize it as seriously because the main character was a little nigga just smiling through the whole thing. Like,
that nigga is traumatized. That's all that is. Yeah. That nigga traumatized. He done seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely think Gon got like top 5 rage scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think Gon got like rage scenes. Like, there's not too many of them that be like, oh nah, this nigga really, really is committed to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And his voice actor was just like that junk was convincing. Like, oh my gosh, like sure, nah, he want to kill this bitch in real life.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. It did stand out to me. I didn't even notice how many shows was starting to take that. It's just becoming the norm of shonen shit that's supposed to be for kids That excitement factor of it is like.
But anime won't never supposed to be for kids, for real.
Shonen is for kids.
No, shonen is marketed as for the teenage. Yeah. I don't consider them kids.
That's kids.
But it's for like the upper teen.
Oh, you don't consider them kids, huh? You fucking he a 69 guy. Hey, I don't consider teenagers kids. I gotta bleep that shit out, bro. What?
Fair enough.
Damn.
We could just move on.
Freaky
Y'all
ass
niggas know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's a
Minor.
That's crazy. That is crazy.